Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're going to talk about suits, posing suits, bikinis, all the things that you need for your particular class. And we're getting into areas that I can't say I am an expert, but I am, I think, somebody who has a very good eye for how they can affect your symmetry, how the different cuts and styles can really impact how you look. But I'm gonna toss it over to you pretty quickly here, Adam, to tell you to please help our listeners here how to pick the right cuts of a suit.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first consideration is always the federation you're in. So the NPC, especially for a bikini, is going to go for a smaller cut of bikini than the OCB or the INBF or the WNBF might go for. They might have more of a moderate cut where we could say the NPC is nearly thong-like, or they do call it a pro cut, so to speak. And those are suits that don't pass in other federations. So if you are doing, an OCB show and a NPC show, if you can't afford two suits, you're probably going to have to stick to one that's going to cover both federations, which is totally okay. I see people place fine with different suits all the time. So making sure that your cut is correct is definitely the first consideration, and that applies mostly in bikini and bodybuilding, because bodybuilding trunks even have some smaller cutbacks. So you would want, as a bodybuilder, probably not to risk it going any smaller than a flex or a Brazilian cut on a posing suit.
So let's stay with bikini for a second, because I see again how I think we could probably divide these out and give them a little bit more information, Adam. On a bikini suit, does every federation want kind of a solid color without a lot of added stones or bling, or is there a night versus day, prejudging?
Yes. So you can go definitely to a point on a suit where you have so much crystal you can't even tell what color the suit is, and that is something that I would definitely avoid. And if you can get crystals with some color in it, that can kind of distract from all the shimmer, which can be very helpful. It can actually allow you to see the color of the suit better. And a good suit designer like Toxic Angels Bikinis, for example, who sponsors my team, they're excellent. You can talk to the designer and she will definitely handhold you through the process, which is amazing. And that's why I've always loved working with her.
And the size of a suit, because you've got women who may be natural, or some women who have augmented breasts. And is there a certain amount of coverage that almost diminishes the look if you have too much material for the suit, or is it the opposite? How do judges generally view that?
Yeah, so I think connectors are a big consideration, and that's what holds the front of the suit and the back of the suit together. And you can get thicker connectors or you can get thinner connectors. And if you go with a thinner connector, it can tend to elongate your torso more. If you're very, very long to begin with, you might want a larger connector to kind of make you look stockier almost, if you're wanting to pull off that you have a little more size. But you're exactly right. The coverage can make a big difference on the symmetry. And even up top, like if you just have too much coverage, it can make your whole body length look shorter. So it's definitely very important to make sure that your cut is appropriate for your body type.
And that's exactly where I would leave it, guys, as we conclude this one, is show people what these suits look like on you and get their opinion, because a more triangular back, coverage on the bottoms will generally make your legs look longer. And a lot of people think, well, if my glutes aren't really tight enough, I need to cover them up and that'll help. More material just makes your hips actually look wider and your legs shorter. Same thing with the cut and the amount of material for the top. So a lot of these things, we're not going to be able to tell you at a podcast here that this is the one single way to go, but it really can make a dramatic difference, even the suit colors. So make sure you talk to the suit designer, make sure you look at other people's photos, and then, I think it's going to really come down to you trying some on and getting some photos. So we'll leave you guys with that one for the bikini division, and we're going to move on to some of the other divisions as we move forward in the series.